Cyclone Zelia makes landfall on Australia's west coast, hits iron ore hub. Tropical cyclone Zelia made landfall on Australia's west coast on a Friday, the country's weather bureau said, lashing the world's largest iron ore hub with heavy rain and wind gusts up to 290 km per hour, that is 180 miles per hour. The eye of the Category 5 storm, the highest rating on the scale, crossed the coast east of Port Headland just after 12 pm, sparing sparing the town's population center from the cyclone's most destructive winds. This is a very dangerous system that will cause significant impact and is causing impacts as we speak, Matthew Colopi, a forecaster with Australia's Bureau of Meteorology, said. Cyclone Zelia is the most severe storm to hit the Pilbara coast since Cyclone Lisa in April 2023. The Bureau warned the system could bring record-breaking rainfall for the resource-rich region in the state of Western Australia with up to 300 mm, that is 11.8 inches of rainfall expected in next 24 hours and 500 mm over the next 3 days. Port Headlands Port, the world's biggest iron ore export point, closed on Wednesday, while the ports of Dampier and Varanus Island, a gathering and processing hub for oil and gas, were shut down on Thursday evening. Cape Lambert was also shut. Port Headland is used by BHP Group, Fortescue and billionaire Gina Rinehart's Hancock Prospecting, while the Dampier and Cape Lambert ports ship iron ore from Rio Tinto. BHP and Fortescue has said separately that their Port Headland operations had been paused for safety and that teams had been instructed to shelter at home or at camp. Fortescue said it had also closed its Iron Bridge mining operations and cancelled non-essential travel to Pilbara sites. Rio said it had cleared its Cape Lambert and Dampier port operations and there were no longer any ships or trains operating at its ports, and reiterated an earlier statement that its first quarter shipments would be affected by weather events. The company is working to mitigate impacts and will provide operational updates as appropriate, Rio said in a statement. All three of Australia's iron ore miners are scheduled to report financial results next week. Iron ore future prices rose on a Friday and were on track for a weekly gain, supported by heightened concerns over the cyclone-led supply disruptions in Australia. Iron ore is the primary raw material used to make steel. Port Headland's 15,000 residents, most of whom are mining company employees, have been advised to seek shelter indoors, while non-essential staff have been moved to safe locations. Some supermarkets have been closed, ABC News reported, after essential supplies ran out as people stocked up. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you everyone. Bye.